Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Friday, February 14th, 2025. Today for qualifiers, we have 7 races, the first of which is lining up. No changes in the first. 3- and 4-year-old pacers, a field of 7 lining up. Our temperature this morning, -8, but pretty clear out there. As you can see, the track looks good, and the sun peeking right through the clouds. Should be a bright morning. Set to go for the first. And they're off and pacing here in qualifier number 1. And getting away well will be Jones Dream, as that one is shooting out to the early lead. Century Kiss Me is on the outside from Maybe This Time, who is getting away in third. Crossing over, No Close, No Problem will drop in fourth in front of Jess's Bright Idea. Then we go back to Brown Eyed Girl, and your early trailer is Calico Sealster. They enter the first turn, and it's Jones Dream out in front here for trainer-driver Martin Lachance. Leads it by 2 as they went by the opening panel in 32 and 2. As they'll move into the backstretch, it's a 2-length lead here for Jones Dream. Jones Dream fronts this field of 7. They're single file up the backside. Racing in second is Century Kiss Me. Then in third, that is the debuting Maybe This Time, who is being tracked by No Close, No Problem in fourth. Fifth up the backstretch continues to be Jess's Bright Idea. A couple more lengths back to Brown Eyed Girl. That's also a debuter this morning. And moving from the back, we get a little bit of action from Calico Sealster. They went by the half in 103 and 3. And as the Pacers head on to the far turn, nothing's changed here really. And up front, it's still a loose lead here for Jones Dream. Jones Dream, 5/8 of the mile now contested. Getting a little bit closer there in second is Century Kiss Me, and that one's ready to roll. Pops to the outside, will be followed by Maybe This Time. Then it is No Close, No Problem from fourth. Inside fifth continues to be Jess's Bright Idea. On the outside, Calico Sealster, and Brown Eyed Girl rounds things out. Century Kiss Me strikes the front, past 3/4 in 134 and 1. And as they straighten out for home, Century Kiss Me gets a little bit of a jump on them here. Made that move going to 3/4 and is trying to close this out as they'll try to sprint on home. They come into the final 1/8 of the mile, and it is Century Kiss Me. Century Kiss Me with that lead. Trying to battle back is Jones Dream at the inside, but that one will be overtaken by Maybe This Time. Century Kiss Me, Maybe This Time. Jones Dream, and fourth was No Close, No Problem. The final time, 2:03 and 2. Horses lined up for qualifier number 2, a field of 9 on the trot. And they're off and trotting. First call down the center. Good beginning for Missy is Zippy. That one being matched a little bit here in the early going by Miss Kiersey. Here on the outside comes Dealing in Diamonds to get into third from Pahokee, who got away in fourth. Cancun then races in fifth. Just Bang from the far outside will get away in sixth in front of French Money Hanover, who races in seventh. Eighth into the first turn is going to be Lisbon, and then the early trailer will be Demon Chaser. They go to the opening quarter. 31 and 2 is that opening panel, courtesy of Missy is Zippy. Missy is Zippy. We'll move him into the backstretch here as racing in second continues to be Miss Kiersey. That one is followed closely then in third by Dealin and Diamonds as they get a little tight there, a little jammed up towards the front, and that's going to force the hand here of Miss Kiersey to try and come around. So we get a second quarter move to the lead from Miss Kiersey, who will overtake Missy is Zippy. Then Dealin and Diamonds is racing in third. Fourth as they move up the backstretch here. That continues to be Miss Kiersey as they were by the half in a time. Well, we'll get that half for you after this one as they continue on to the far turn. And that second quarter move to the lead shakes things up now, as Miss Kiersey is clear here by about 4 lengths. Back to Missy is Zippy, who is in second. Third is Dealin and Diamonds. Fourth is Pahokee, followed then by Cancun in fifth. Sixth around the far turn is Just Bang, 2 lengths in front of French Money Hanover, who is seventh. Eighth as they head to 3/4 is Pahokee, and then the trailer is Lisbon, I should say, in eighth. And then the trailer, as they'll come for home, is Demon Chaser. 3/4 is hit, and they spin for home. Miss Kiersey has to jump on them here and leads it by about 3-4 lengths. Battle is on for second. Here on the outside comes Dealin and Diamonds into that position. Overtakes then the early leader, Missy is Zippy, who's back into third. Just Bank is split between rivals and finishing up with some good trot as Cancun's on the outside. So Dealin and Diamonds was ready to rock here, turning for home, and that one just storms on by, takes the lead, and wins it by 4. Finishing in second, that was tight. Up the inside came Just Bank with Miss Kiersey. Those two got hooked up, and then also in the mix there was Pahokee. The time of the mile, we'll have it for you in a moment. The fractions in the second qualifier were 31 and 2, 103 and 2, 134 and 4, 205 and 4. Qualifier number 3 in the hands of the starter. It's a field of 7 on the pace. Often pacing, we've got speed from the outside in Strongman Hanover and Luna's Legacy. Country Dancing gets away in third as Free Flying Freddy dipped in behind fourth. From the rail, Superior Delight got away in fifth. There's Winsun Duke on the outside sixth, and that one's inside. Getting away in seventh was Real Hungry. They're sprinting into the first turn here, and up front, a little wide there going into that first bend was Luna's Legacy here, and that one drops back a couple of spots as they race past the opening quarter, as our leader here is going to be Strongman Hanover. We'll have the fractions at the end of this qualifier. Strongman Hanover is the leader. So into second went Country Dancing as again Luna's Legacy is dropping back inside. Free Flying Freddy moves ahead now into third. Then we go back to Superior Delight, who is back in fifth. And our final pair at the back of the bus, that's going to be Winsun Duke along with Real Hungry. Heading up towards the midway point. And the leader here as they come by the half, this is Strongman Hanover. Strongman Hanover by a length and a half. Racing in second is Country Dancing, who is right on the leader's helmet there. 2 lengths then to Free Flying Freddy in third. Fourth around the far turn is Superior Delight. Then Luna's Legacy is back in fifth. A few lengths in front of, that being Winsun Duke. And the last one is Real Hungry. Heading to three quarters. And the top two get a little bit of separation here now as they're coming to that third marker. And it is Strongman Hanover who calls the shots here to the top of the lane. Right on the leader's back, though, has been Country Dancing, who will look to have something to say as they spin into the stretch. Free Flying Freddy trying to come back on there in third as they come to the eighth pole. It is still Strongman Hanover with the lead. And Strongman Hanover's looking good up top here. Country Dancing in second. Free Flying Freddy in third. Superior Delight on the outside as they come to the edge of the tote board. This one will go to Strongman Hanover. Country Dancing on the outside will finish in second. Beat a length. Then it was Superior Delight, followed by Free Flying Freddy. Again, we'll have the fractions in just a moment. The fractions from qualifier number 3 were 29 and 4, 59 and 1, 129 and 1, 158 and 1. 158 and 1 was the final time. Qualifier number 4 getting set to go, a field of 8. Trotters here, 3 and 4-year-old trotters are lined up. And they're off and trotting. Here on the outside goes Capitalist, who tries to forge ahead, coming away well from the center. That is numero 10. Then to the inside is Uncle Douglas. On the outside there is Ramiro, who's currently in 4th. Right behind that one is Maggie's Touch. Then to Fisherman's Blues, who's followed by T.H. Walker, and landing on top. They hit the first turn, and right out to the lead here is Capitalist. Capitalist is clear by about 5 lengths coming to the opening quarter. It's Capitalist up top to lead it. The opening panel was 31 seconds flat. So Capitalist here by 5-6 lengths, straightening into the backstretch. Numero 10 is in 2nd, and then racing in 3rd as they straighten on out is Uncle Douglas. Racing 4th, that is Ramiro, who is followed by Maggie's Touch, who is in 5th. On the outside, T.H. Walker is looking to move around Fisherman's Blues, and then landing on top can see them all. That's how the field of 8 is situated as they come up to the half. The lead gets a little shorter up front here, though, for Capitalist after that clear 5-length advantage. They went by the half in 101 and 3. It's Capitalist still, though, clear by a couple of lengths. In 2nd, Numero 10. Then in 3rd is Uncle Douglas. 4th around the far turn, that is Ramiro. 2 lengths in front of Maggie's Touch in 5th. It's about that same margin going back to T.H. Walker. 2nd from last is Fisherman's Blues, and the horse at the rear of the field landing on top is underway as they head to 3/4. It's Capitalist still there and gets to call all the shots is by that 3rd station in 131 and 4, and the Trotters get to the top of the stretch. Capitalist is trying to go gate to wire. Numero 10 has been 2nd throughout as the plugs get pulled. Here's Uncle Douglas on the outside in pursuit, and then we go back to Ramiro in 4th with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Numero 10 starts to make the bit up the inside as Capitalist will try and fend off that rival. It's Numero 10 coming up the rail on Capitalist. Uncle Douglas on the outside, 3 across coming towards the wire. Numero 10 up the inside will take it. Capitalist was 2nd, Uncle Douglas was 3rd, and Maggie's Touch finished up well at the rail to get 4th. The time of the mile, 2:02 and 4. Qualifier number 5 is up next. We have a scratch of number 6. So that'll bring us down to a field of 5 on the pace. So they're off and pacing here in qualifier number 5, and we got a couple of them that are charging out of there. Salzburg Abbey at the inside, along with Lux All Credit on the outside. Lux All Credit will strike the front. Salzburg Abbey to get away in second. JK together again got away in third. Then that's going to be Wicked Prince who gets away in fourth, and Dolly Daydream will be situated in fifth. So that's how the field of 5 gets set up, and they race past the opening quarter in 29 and 3, and as they'll move to the backstretch, the leader here is Lux All Credit. Salzburg Abbey in second, then JK together again is there in third. Fourth will be Wicked Prince, and Dolly Daydream is in fifth. So the field of 5 with 3/8 of the mile now in the books here, and they all settled, no doubt about it, after that opening quarter here, and they'll just cruise along single file heading up towards the half. And as they near the midway point, nothing has changed, and Lux All Credit gets to call the shots, and now we get some action though. Popping out from in third, here comes JK together again. We'll have the fractions at the end of this qualifier as they head into the far turn. The new leader is JK together again, who just made a quick brush to the top, and when landing on the top, opens up 2.5, 3 lengths on Lux All Credit in second. Here comes Salzburg Abbey now off the rail. That one moves, and then it's back to Wicked Prince and Dolly Daydream. As they go to 3/4 here, qualifier number 5 rolls right along, and the 3/4 is hit with the leader, JK, together again. Salzburg Abbey on the outside has moved up into second. The early leader, Lux All Credit, drops back into third. Wicked Prince is looking to start a good rally here in the final quarter as they come to the final 1/8 of the mile. JK together again. Wicked Prince getting a bit closer now. JK together again. Wicked Prince up to the wheel. JK together again. Wicked Prince finishes in second. Salzburg Abbey was third. Then it was Lux All Credit followed by Dolly Daydream. We'll have the fractions in just a moment. Fractions were 29 and 3, minute and 2/5, 131 and 1, 158 and 4. 158 and 4 was the final time. Off and trotting in qualifier number 6 from the outside, dealing with Dewey. Gets our first call as dealing with Dewey goes out to the early lead. Getting away in second is Scintillating Tom. Behind that one will be Ezra in third. Then it's Double Dippin' in fourth. The Magic Within and Jokic are side by side as they're fifth and sixth. And they go into the first turn. Dealing with Dewey is the leader. So dealing with Dewey will take him to the opening quarter, and it was trotted in a time of 29 and 4. So off that 29 and 4 opener, dealing with Dewey will move him into the backstretch and leads it here by a little more than a length and a half. Scintillating Tom is there in second. We'll go 2 lengths back to Ezra in third, followed by Double Dippin' in fourth. Then it is back to Jokic in fifth, and your trailer sixth, that is the Magic Within. As they near the midway point, it was a 29 and 4 opener that was hung up by Dealing with Dewey, and Dealing with Dewey goes by the half in 59 and 2. So keeps things moving right along here. That was 29 and 3 in the second quarter. Dealing with Dewey takes him onto the far turn. Scintillating Tom's been tracking throughout. Then in third, that continues to be Ezra, who is followed closely fourth by Double Dippin'. Jokic is getting closer to that rival in fifth, and then it's about 7 or 8 lengths going back to the Magic Within. 2-horse breakaway up front here. It's going to be Dealing with Dewey ahead of Scintillating Tom as they go by 3/4, and they'll come to the top of the stretch. Dealing with Dewey, trying to go all the way here. Right behind in second, Scintillating Tom. Then we go back to the others as Jokic has now moved up into third, taking over a couple of rivals there, and Ezra and Double Dippin'. And here, as we move into the final 16th of the mile, is Dealing with Dewey. And Dealing with Dewey is drawing clear on that rival Scintillating Tom late. Dealing with Dewey will win it. Scintillating Tom finishes second by about 2.5 lengths. Then it was back to Jokic in third, followed by Double Dippin' in fourth. The time of the mile, 1:58 and 4. And they're off in our final qualifier today. Sent on their way in the 7th is this field of 5 as the older Pacers will grab their early spots with Hunter Hill and American History on the outside, the front 2. Better Sunset gets away in 3rd from Arts Alive in 4th, and 5th in the opening stages will be Roll On Lewis. Here's American History as the veteran will strike the lead as they come to the opening quarter. So it's American History in front, 31 and 2 was the opening quarter. And as they'll come out of the first turn, they'll pick it up here. American History in front of Hunter Hill. And then it was several lengths back to Better Sunset. That got Arts Alive moving. Roll On Lewis is the final horse as this field of 5 marches up this Mohawk Park backstretch. American History is the leader, followed along by Hunter Hill in 2nd. Arts Alive is now up into 3rd. Better Sunset 4th, and Roll On Lewis is then in 5th as they go by the half. And they were by the half. And we'll have the fractions at the end of the qualifier. They go on to the far turn. American History is leading it. Hunter Hill in 2nd. Arts Alive 3rd. 4 lengths then back to Better Sunset in 4th. And about 7 or 8 lengths back to Roll On Lewis in 5th. So they're gapped out a little bit here. The closest margin, though, is between the horses racing up front in American History and Hunter Hill. It's a lead of just over a length and a half for American History as they spin for home, and they were rolling right along in the 3rd quarter there. And as they come into the stretch, it's American History from Hunter Hill back to Arts Alive in 3rd, Better Sunset 4th, and Roll On Lewis 5th. At the 8th pole, American History trying to finish the job now as Hunter Hill stays right in behind American History as the Wiley veteran's going to take this one this morning. Hunter Hill will stick right behind, glued there 2nd. Then it was Arts Alive, followed by Better Sunset and Roll On Lewis. The final time looks like it was 1:57 and 4. We'll have that for you in a second. Fractions from qualifier 7, 31 and 2, a minute and a fifth, 129, 157 and 4.